It is so humid in here. My glass is fogged up and there's lots of moisture. Um, but it looks okay on the camera. So let's talk about a hoop house or a hot house. I'm just going to sit down on my bucket. Hoop house or a hot house and why you need one. If you have the ability to get one or put one in or get one used, I would say do it and do it to the best of your ability. This greenhouse shell came with very flimsy aluminum frame and it lasted all of less than a day. The wind picked up, we had it anchored into the ground, and it flew into a tree. And the aluminum frame was irreparably broken. Fast forward 2 to 3 years, we still have the skin of the hothouse, and we built our own little hoop house. Made it nice and sturdy. It doesn't go anywhere. It's not going to fly into trees. And so I'd say do it as sturdy as you possibly can. Why have a hoop house? One, hoop houses or greenhouses will invariably extend your growing season. Another tip, which is very important to note, is that digging down, which is what we did here, we dug down, it's about 2 feet into the ground, also extends your growing season. It can increase your zone, give you 2 extra zones, I think, if you dig down, depending on how deep you dig down. So I'm expecting to be able to come out here in November and still be decently warmish in here for the plants. But we'll see how all that works out. But yeah, that is one of the main things is hoop house gives you extra growing season. You can grow tropical plants in here. Depending on your current zone, you could potentially do it all year round. And digging down increases the growing zone. It gives you more of a warmer climate. 2 zones up or sometimes 3. I live in zone 5, so this will give me up to a zone 8 for my plants. And that's great. So 2 key things. Don't dismiss it as, I got my open this, my open that. If you live in any kind of far southern, I'm talking like Argentina, Chile, southern Argentina or Chile, or South Africa maybe, yeah, and southern Australia. Do a hoop house, try it. And if you live in any of the northern climates where we get the same kind of weather, do the hoop house. I'm really happy with how things are coming on in here. We got it in a bit late, but it's, the plants are going to mature and they're going to do well because they're in an environment that's going to give them all of the right environmental cues. So the good humidity, soil, water retention, nutrient retention, companion planting, of course, goes a long way with that. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to share with you. Do it. Don't put it off. I really do wish we had done this like years ago, but we just weren't able to. And I'm actually enjoying this right now. And the plan is, if we want, we're going to extend it that way next year. Or we just build another one. So we'll just see. I'm just really, really happy with it. I'm glad my plants get to experience a wonderful environment where they can, focus on producing fruit and veg instead of just surviving, which is what they would be doing in the outdoor garden, because they're not native to this climate. So they need a long time. They need a long time to grow flowers and then put on fruit and then bring that fruit to fruition. It takes a long time. So I'm really glad for this. That's it. That's all I wanted to share today. Our garden tip is hoop house or some sort of greenhouse kind of enclosure. We just used what we had on hand and repurposed it. And so it cost us nothing. That old run that we took apart to build this and to build the new runs for the chickens and the ducks, that whole old run cost like, I don't know, maybe $300 in lumber, supplies and stuff. And that was a few years ago. So I know it's expensive, but if you have scraps laying around, you could put something together to really extend your growing season. All right. Oh, looks like we have a nice pea here. Hello. You did take off. That's excellent. Excellent. All right. I'm going to go. It's really hot in here. I'm going to go back into the relative coolness of outside, which is 26 degrees. And that's something I have to get. I would like to get a thermometer, you know, the thing that tells you the temperature. I want to get one of those. I have one of those somewhere in the house and put it in here so that it reads the temperature and the humidity level in there, and it'll tell me that. That's it for now. Bye.